can I talk like a second about Facebook? I barely use Facebook. Like I just like scroll to see like what my aunt's up to and stuff, but because that's all that's on it now.
Face aunt. I'm just
Yeah,
here
like,
to check in on my aunt.
It's like my aunt's on it, and like I don't know, it's like really off the wall people are on there.
Mhm.
I like none of the people I like respect are active on it. So anyway, so they, you know how they feed you those whatever Facebook's reels are.
Yes. Big time.
And I don't know if you get fed this stuff, but there's two things I get fed. It's one is girls tugging their shirt like this.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's a jump cut and they're jumping with their boobs.
Yeah.
Like in a bikini.
Yeah.
That's one. Two. Girls doing like pop culture makeup, crazy makeup. Like
such as?
Well, it's just like, I don't know, like a girl will be like, I think I don't ever have the audio on, but I think they're singing to a song or something. And there's like a prompt. It's like, I don't know, my She-Hulk makeup. And there's like singing and they're like doing a couple swipes. And then it's like a jump cut. And then it's like, they're all done up crazy.
I haven't seen that. No, I do get fed like the horny ones. And maybe because like if somebody is taking off all their clothes, I can't look away. And then Facebook is like, we're showing you another one.
Well, the reason I was just like scrolling, I'm like, what's my aunt up to? And all of a sudden I see this girl just going like this. And I saw this girl doing like, I'm like, what the fuck is this video? And all of a sudden like her boobs are shaking. And that's like, Facebook's like, you want to see that all the time. And I'm like, no.
You were like, went all Hank Hill.
Well, Facebook. It's showing me the boobies.
YouTube fed me a 4-second clip the other day. It's Hank Hill in his car with Bobby. And he just goes, you know what's not cool, Bobby? Hell. What a genius that guy is. You know what's not cool, Bobby? Hell. What do I get fed on there? Yeah, I get all that. Oh, I get like here are 3 tips on what to do when they ask you, what do you want your salary to be? Say, I'm really bringing a lot of value to this job. About what's your range for somebody as valuable as me? Subscribe here for more tips. There's a lot of like, here's how we're going to set boundaries at work. Here's how we're going to not go any further than we have to in life. Life is not an adventure. Life is to be stood still.
I don't know what it says to me. It says about me that Facebook keeps bringing me these women, I don't think the algorithms are especially sophisticated.
I think
it's a little bit of a shotgun.
The reels in particular, I think, are just like, do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Homer Simpson's makeup gun.
Boobs. There was one. It was like on the Red Cow in particular. It was like my surrogacy journey. It was all about like a woman who was having like, it was a surrogate mother for a couple, and like all the things she's asked that are inappropriate, and she wants you to know about that.
Yeah, it is. It is
a cesspool.
It is shocking when, like, because I set up that like EJ Streams channel, which I don't use, and so there's no algorithm to it. So whenever I switch to it, it's just shocking what YouTube just like.
Here's the baseline.
The baseline. It's like, this is like how my hair grows in 100 days, and it's just like stuff like that.
So it's funny to like peep in on somebody else's algorithm. Like I go to John's house and it's like some home repair, some game shows, and like some anime. Like, this is not my front page. Yeah. Speaking of algorithms, a few weeks ago, we were laughing about kind of like AI written like Screen Rant type articles or like comicbook.com type articles. You know, if you like pop culture, if you like the sorts of things we talk about, I bet you get fed this stuff on your social media like we do. We heard from a lot of you saying as much. And one of our fans emailed me, and so let me pull it up. His name is Michael. He's a patron. And he said, hey, I actually applied for a job at Screen Rant, and they gave me like a an editorial application where I had to do like a writing sample to kind of feed that model of theirs. And he says so it's not AI written. But yes, we have to feed this like monster. So he said, "Hey, Red Cow gents, I responded to a job posting for comic book resources, so CBR.com, but it's all the same company as Screen Rant. Believe me, I was shocked people are employed to write this garbage too. But I think it's more interesting that a lot of those clickbait nerd sites fall under the same parent company. Makes sense. I'll paste what I received below and attach the PDF for the editor test I received." So they said, "Hi, Michael. Thank you for your interest in the comic news editor position at CBR. We reviewed your qualifications and would like to move forward in the application process. In order to properly evaluate your suitability for the position, we've attached our standard editor application." Yeah. Please take a look at the anime news articles that are posted on our site to get a feel for the content we publish. DC launches new horror imprint with Conjuring 3 Prelude series. The Flash Michael Keaton officially confirmed to return as Batman. New Shazam series spins out of Teen Titans Academy. And then they talk about the news style. And so, yeah, let's go to this PDF of theirs and see what the assignment was. That's something I see on TikTok a lot too. I understood the assignment. Instructions. What 2022 releases will be the biggest content opportunities? Please explain your answer in approximately 150 words. Then pitch 5 comics news article ideas for CBR with titles that fit the site's tone and style. Make sure to apply any SEO, search engine optimization knowledge you possess to your titles. Your pitches should be news headlines, i.e. not features and not listicles. Listicles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Select one of your pitches from question 2 and write a sample in 400 to 600 words. You must use the tone and style found in the examples provided below. Edit the following for grammar, spelling, accuracy, flow, and style. Please also include an appropriate header message. And then they write out this kind of AI-looking Wikipedia stuff. And then what makes you the best candidate for the role? Keep in mind, writing style should be fairly formal. No editorializing or using of I statements. Do not use first-person pronouns. Report the news and give factual context to it. Provide detailed and accurate information. The intro should briefly sum up the news, followed by background info and context for the news. Body paragraphs provide the most important context for the news, followed by source links and additional details, ending with a concluding paragraph. And your sample must conform to the news style. But they're saying, like, please write like a robot and make sure that it's all searchable. Like SEO is the game, right?
Yeah. And I'm sure that, this is a writing sample. They want to make sure you understand it. But I think there is still AI. So I think a tool helps you to write.
Oh, yeah. So
this tool helps you to write.
This is something I wanted to talk about. I'm so glad you brought it up. I keep on Facebook getting the same ad. And it came right after we talked about, like, hey, what's with all these AI news articles? And the first one was, and I think it's still out there, but yeah, it's this picture of like a dude in a car talking about like how helpful it is that he has bought this thing called Jasper to write his news articles. And on top, it says at the top, this tool writes content for you. On top of the guy.
This is like this tool right here.
So every single comment,
this guy,
like, this tool. So shortly thereafter, same exact ad, they changed it to new AI writes content for you.
With the same picture.
With the same guy. Yeah, same video of the guy talking. Then I think they go, maybe not everybody knows what AI is, Or maybe that sounds bad. So then they say robot writes content for you. Robot emoji. Like, oh, cool, a robot. And then how to use robots to write content. Lest you accuse us of having robots write for us. So maybe like there was a turnoff. And then they change it again. Scale your marketing content with AI. It's like, don't rely on it entirely. Scale with it. I just wanted to point this out. The evolution of an ad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I worked for a major news publication, and they used to have a whole floor of people who wrote content. And then as soon as this AI stuff started happening, they laid off everybody.
Really?
Yeah. And then it really is just people like feeding in information, and then a program does everything else.
You think human beings are reading robot articles?
Well, I think they're being managed by people, but yeah, I think it's mostly if you have a local newspaper and they have, or a local website and they have content, most of it's AI.
It's wild, man. Because I feel like I could smell it from a mile away. Or I'm like, why the hell am I on this site getting ads thrown at me, reading a robot?
It was really the saddest thing in the world when I would there used to be a whole floor of people writing, and then one day they were all gone. And it was just a ghost town.
Killing younglings.
Yeah, it was killing younglings.
Somebody in our Discord wrote an EJ reviews with AI. Maybe I can find it. I don't know.
It was just like a prompt, yeah.
Yeah, EJ likes ribs, and EJ will cook ribs today.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if that's all it can do, fuck. How are they writing full articles?
Yeah, I think if you had a more sophisticated... This is just the free tools you can find online to write you a paragraph. But I think you probably could feed enough of my reviews into AI and come up with something pretty
Well, my name is EJ Massa. I eat popcorn 5 times a day.
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.